In this video, I'll be sharing with you how I got these ribbons and what they mean, so stay tuned. This channel is all about giving you the best military tips and money-saving hacks, so subscribe so you can keep up to date. So I've been in the Coast Guard now for 5 years, and I really got all my ribbons at my last unit because you getting awards or ribbons or medals depends on what type of work environment you're at. At my first unit, just out of boot camp, I got a... We would go out and just do mom and pop boardings. We had two small boats that we used, a 25-foot small boats. It wasn't anything crazy. We didn't do any big life-saving missions or rescues, and so there wasn't really an opportunity to kind of get awards or get medals. It just wasn't the right environment for that. When I got to my next unit, when I went to ASTA school, I dropped out and I ended up getting restationed in St. Pete, Florida. St. Pete, Florida, the whole Florida really, anywhere southeast is prone to hurricanes. Most of my medals, actually all of them, came from being in the hurricanes. So this one right here is your basic pistol ribbon. I got this one actually at my first unit. Being at a small boat station, you have to become boarding team member qualified, so you have to get qualified on the pistol and shotgun rifle. You can actually get a ribbon for rifle, pistol qual. I shot not too well, so it took a while, which is kind of cool. I enjoyed getting that one. That one was really fun. This ribbon right here is what you get. It's your National Defense ribbon. You get that just for graduating boot camp. I think how it works is if you joined the military between 2001 to like up until present, they give it to anybody that joins. So any branch gets the National Defense ribbon, and it's kind of just like just past boot camp.
What is that, Private Pile? Sir, jelly donuts, sir.
This ribbon right here is your good conduct. This is actually also a medal. This is called your Meritorious Team Commendation ribbon. So I actually got 2 of these. That's what that little star means right there. It means that I've gotten 2 of them, and the O on all these ribbons means that I was at an operational unit. So this whole top rack I actually got being at my last unit in Florida, just because there were so many hurricanes and tropical storms. One of these I got because there was a tropical. The second one I actually don't recall. I think it was with when there was Hurricane Matthew and Harvey. Just a lot of hurricanes that came through. That counts as a ribbon, but it also counts as an award point. So in the Coast Guard, you get award points based off of certain types of ribbons. So a good conduct is considered 1 point, a LOC is 1 point, and an achievement medal is worth 2 points. And those points actually go towards your advancement. If you want to know how you advance in the Coast Guard, I'll include it in the annotations. Points matters. But the LOC I got during Hurricane Matthew, everybody at our unit received an LOC just saying like, hey, good job for being a part of the hurricane. And the achievement medal I got because I went to Georgia. Myself and a few other people from our unit drove all the way up to Georgia. We hit some stops along the way, but we were in Georgia for about 4 days, and we fixed a bunch of ranges, fixed a bunch of day boards. The unit was really kind and gracious, and they put in for an achievement medal for our the members that went to get it. It is kind of a bummer because everybody at the unit contributed gave awards out, so I definitely feel that everybody should have gotten an achievement medal for that because there was just so much work in response to that. And I actually put in for an achievement award, so that could be like an LOC or an achievement medal or a commendation medal, just depending on how much work you've done and what the unit thinks that it is worth. At the unit that I was at, I was there for about 3 years, so I was a part of a lot of missions, a lot of things, changing out these lights. So like if you see in the corner there, that's called the legacy gear and channel lights. We swapped out probably over close to 300, and I was definitely, I did a lot of those, carrying carrying up a lot, climbing a lot of poles. Being on a cutter, you'll for so many hours or for so long a time. So a lot of them is just more decorative, but yes. Being at a land unit, it can be more challenging, especially for certain rates. So like if you're a YN, the chances of you getting lots of ribbons is or medals or awards is just very low. Lots of people, lots of YNs, they'll go their whole careers and maybe they'll just have an LOC. So it's not uncommon, but awards don't tell you like, hey, you're a good coastie or anything like that. It just means that you've been a part of certain types of missions. You've maybe done extra. Definitely really big if you're at an air station or if you're at an operational unit, you get the action. There's a very good chance that you will get recognized for that. Question of the day: